Have you heard about the accommodation of a soft start to school? And if not, I think we should talk about it today because it's a really great support for a lot of students who struggle with regulation or struggle with behaviors or even just school avoidance. My name's Valerie, by the way. I'm a former special education teacher and administrator, and now I'm an educational advocate. And I have been soft starting in my own life this last week. I had a really weird medical event happen, and it's making me soft start. So, like, kind of like a slow re entry into all of the things that I do on a daily basis or weekly basis. And the same thing is true for soft starts for students. So, this can be written into an IEP, a 504, or a behavior intervention plan, or maybe a different plan that your school offers for children. And the idea behind it is that your child is not going to start their day the same way that everyone else is expected to start their day. Now, this can happen for a variety of reasons. Maybe your child has some different medical needs and they miss school pretty regularly, and then they become really overwhelmed with returning to school. A soft start can give a student like a re-entry, kind of like going in a nice on-ramp to get back onto the freeway of school. It can also be used for students who struggle with dysregulation and really have a hard time transitioning from like going from home to school. And that soft start allows them to stay regulated and not have some of the unexpected behaviors that might happen otherwise. And it can also be really great for students who have school avoidance, who really don't want to go to school and they struggle with going to school. And it can help them have an entry to school. So it might be that the teacher greets them with a preferred peer or like a friend, and that allows the student to then go into school and be able to start their day. A soft start might mean that they don't do the exact same beginning of the day activities as everyone else. Maybe if everybody else is getting a worksheet, your child is getting something else to start their day. Maybe it's a sensory-based thing that supports them to be able to regulate into their setting in the classroom and then be able to join with different activities that are happening in the classroom. It can be different for every child. Your child is unique, and the team and you know your child best. So I think having a conversation about if soft start is right for your child could be really important in the next school year. I would also say if your child has a behavior intervention plan and they really struggle with dysregulation, I would talk about soft starts and is that a right next accommodation or support for your child to help them be able to engage in their classroom community. I hope that helped. I'm sure a lot of people know a lot more about soft starts than I do, so please feel free to leave comments and I'd be happy to carry on the conversation.